Imagine Everest chilling next to the Mekong. And yes, momos meet sticky rice. Visual. Quick fast-cut montage. We're about to dive into one of the wildest what-if scenarios ever. What would happen if Nepal and Laos merged? They don't even touch on the map. Suddenly merged into one super nation called Nep-Laos? It sounds insane, I know. Trust me, the results are even crazier than you think. This isn't just about sticking two flags together. It's about smashing two completely different worlds into one epic new country. Mountains crashing into rivers, food battles that would break the internet, politics that would make your head spin. Today, I'm going to walk you through the top 5 most outrageous outcomes. And we're getting crazier as we go. This is a full-on, 9-minute deep dive into Nep-Laos. Don't blink or you'll miss a monk doing a TikTok dance. If you like this chaos, leave a like and follow for more. Alright, kicking things off at number 5, the geography. This is where the madness begins. Imagine you're in Laos, chilling on a boat, floating down the massive, lazy Mekong River. It's flat, it's tropical, it's steamy. Then you look up and bam! Right where you'd expect more jungle, you see the freaking Himalayan foothills starting to climb. Like a wall of rock and snow just showed up to the party uninvited. It would be the most abrupt, most shocking landscape change on the entire planet. Southeast Asia's flattest plains slamming into the world's tallest mountains. Geologists would lose their minds. They'd be studying this for centuries. You could literally be farming rice in a tropical paddy field while looking up at a glacier. The climate whiplash alone would be insane. 1 minute you're sweating in 90-degree humidity. The next, you're shivering and looking for a jacket. Think about the rivers. The Mekong would be like, okay, time to flow gently to the sea. And then suddenly, it's facing a 5,000-foot incline. We'd have the world's most confused river, huffing and puffing up a mountain. Physically impossible, which means the world's biggest, most chaotic waterfall and lake system right at the border. Not just a funny visual, it would completely change how people live. Recent trade shifts are about roads and railways. Huge projects now help Laos connect with neighbors. Now imagine a highway going from flat river delta straight up a mountain. Engineering on another level. The budget for one road? Bigger than some countries' GDP. You'd need the world's longest chain of tunnels and bridges just to go a few miles. It could take 50 years just to nail the blueprints. River folk suddenly have mountain people as next-door neighbors. Fishing experts meet high-altitude farmers and yak herders. They'd learn from each other to survive. Tourism would explode. River cruise in the morning, Himalayan trek in the afternoon. Nep-Laos, beach body to base camp in 60 minutes. But logistics? A beautiful disaster. Mail delivery a nightmare. River village letter, monastery 10,000 feet up. I'm gonna need a helicopter. To kick off our list, a geographical Frankenstein's monster. Beautiful, chaotic, and utterly impossible. And as crazy as that is, it's nothing compared to what happens when these two cultures start mixing their food. That's coming up next. Coming in at number 4, let's talk about the most important thing, the food. Nep-Laos becomes the world's #1 foodie destination overnight. Nepal's hearty, savory momos, meat or veg. Laos' iconic sticky rice and fiery, herby lap. Now smash them together. Culinary genius. A food revolution. Street stalls go wild to invent the next viral dish. First lap-stuffed momo, billionaire. Spicy, zesty, herby explosion inside a chewy dumpling. Sticky rice dumplings stuffed with Nepali curried potatoes and peas. Dal bat with a side of smoky Lao sausage. Every city from New York to Tokyo gets a Nep-Laos spot, line around the block. Grandma's trade secrets, perfect spice blends, perfectly steamed sticky rice. Dinner becomes a delicious lab. Kids grow up on fusion comfort food. Smooth Lao rice whiskey meets Himalayan herbs. Tea blends Nepali leaves with pandan. Bartenders create a whole new category.
No, you can't put that much chili in the momo filling. Yes, you can. Eat it with more sticky rice.
Nep-Laos conquers the world with an army of chefs. dumplings and spices, not swords. From plates to places of worship, what happens when architecture and religion remix? Chapter 3, at number 3, the architecture and religion. Nepal's domed stupas with watchful eyes, Laos's elegant, gold-leafed multi-tiered roofs. Merge them. A gleaming stupa topped with an ornate Lao pagoda roof, breathtaking fusion. A brand new sacred style. The world hasn't seen this before. Mahayana and Theravada in daily contact. Monks debating, sharing practices, even playfully arguing over incense, or the proper way to meditate. Lao New Year's water everywhere, then Indra Jatras masked dancers and chariots. A holiday every other week. Thangkas adopt graceful Lao motifs. Lao hardwoods carved in Nepali styles, a sacred art renaissance. Not just Buddhism, Hindu traditions and local spirit worship blend into a rich, tolerant spiritual tapestry. Pilgrimages for all, or none, just to witness harmony. As cool as that is, things get even wilder when you hear what the country sounds like. Chapter 4. We're at number 2, and this is where it gets noisy. Nepali, Indo-Aryan, related to Hindi. Lao, Thai family, related to Thai. They are not similar at all. Early years, chaos, hand signals, pointing, Google Translate. Over time, Pidgin, then Creole. Mixing Nepali words, Lao words, and dozens of regional dialects. Sherpa too. Nepali with a soft melodic Lao accent. Lao with rolling Nepali cadence. A brand new accent, instantly recognizable. Now the music. Sarangi, Madal drum, Kane, the bamboo mouth organ. Put them in a studio. A folk EDM banger blows up on Spotify. Heavy 808 drop. Main melody is a Sarangi Kane duet. Vocals, Nepali folk singing meets Lao Lam storytelling. A completely new genre. Himalayan funk, Mekong bass. It hits Coachella and Glastonbury. Then karaoke night turns into an adventure. Nepali love song, someone imitates the kini, adds a Himalayan yodel. Hilarious and awesome. Cultural programs hint at the fusion. A merger makes it real. A national identity built on musical and linguistic mashup. 10-minute anthem featuring every instrument. A mountain village boy and a Mekong River town girl. Dialogue in beautiful, messy blended languages. Soundtrack wins an Oscar. The culture becomes dynamic, creative, constantly evolving. A living example of traditions making something greater. The sound of Neplaus. Unity, chaos, and a really, really good beat. Chapter 5. The number one most outrageous outcome is the politics. This is where things get dramatic. On their own, both navigate tough neighborhoods. Nepal between China and India, Laos deep in ASEAN dynamics. Combine them, you get a bigger, more complicated player, a geopolitical pickle. Influenced by India, China, and the Southeast Asian bloc. Masters of diplomacy required. From dams to trade deals, every move is a tightrope. One misstep angers a giant neighbor. Highlands, border issues with China and India. Lowlands, river trade and ASEAN. Priorities clash, debates go epic. China offers a Lao superhighway to a port. India funds a mountain railway. Choose one, risk alienating the other. Mountain capital? Lowland leaders need acclimatization. Lowland capital? Highland leaders sweat through suits. Picture a world summit at 12,000 feet, half the delegates in oxygen masks. Gurkha grit meets jungle river expertise. Blizzard in the morning, jungle raid in the afternoon. At the UN, they speak for a Himalayan landlocked state and a Mekong River nation. Climate, water, security. A small state with big altitude drama, playing 4D chess daily, the ultimate underdog story. So there you have it. Frankenstein geography, Momo-Lap fusion, a brand new language, and high-altitude political drama. Chaotic, creative, incredible. It's a ridiculous idea, but proof that combining cultures sparks something exciting. A non-stop adventure, a beautiful mess. a place I'd visit immediately. Which part was your favorite? The food or the music? Tell me in the comments. If you love this mashup, smash that like, subscribe, and follow for more weird world mixes. We've got more insane ideas coming. Don't miss a single one. Every like and sub helps us make bigger, crazier videos. Thank you for being here. Be cool to each other. Stay curious. Peace out.